and pick up a form, fill it out, and or you can apply online, right?
Yes, at KXVS.org, there is a way to sign to become a member online, and you would just give us your information online and all that. Or, like Renee said, you can come in and do physical copy. And the address for KXVS is 231 Bedford Road.
231 Bedford Road. You guys can come in and pick up an application. Just fill that out. A membership form, not an application, but it's a membership form. Real simple. It's how, it keeps the station supported through our local people. It's $20 to drop in the bucket. You become a member. Support the station. You guys like what you hear, like what you see. We're going to continue on because we're still pushing here really hard to make sure that the tower and transmitter gets up and going so that the airwaves 92.1 is live for KXVS, the voice of Stockton, soon. We have some fundraiser events coming up for that. Tim, can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so we are planning a tower up somewhat soon. There will be more details on that, and when there are more details, they will go up on Facebook. And then we are also going to be having Summer Wonderland, which had a change of venue from the Philomathian over to Channel Brewing. And
let me see.
Is it not working?
Right,
oh, there it goes.
So I'm going to have you repeat all of that.
Oh, jeez. I've been talking and nothing's going through. Oh, geez. Okay, so...
So the tower up in Wonderland.
Yeah, so we are going to be planning a tower up.
What's tower up?
We basically have a local artist come out, play some music, and then while he's playing the music, we invite you guys to come out, hang out, meet the crew, and also donate some money if you have the available funds. If not, then just come out and enjoy the music.
Yeah, support. And there might be some things we may get from the event or the venues. So if you guys support the venue, they're also supporting
KXVS,
right?
yes. The tower ups support the cause. And Summer Wonderland, we had to do a venue change from the Philomathian over to Channel Brewing, but everything's the planning is going well. We're getting all the details nailed down, and we're also as we're working on that, we're also getting the details on that out, getting all the details planned down, and all those updates are also going over Facebook.
And that's going to be July 22nd, right?
Yes.
And what do we expect to happen? What are we expecting to see come from that? Like as far as the people and what do we want them to come participate and do?
We are going to have art. We're going to have music. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be beverages, as in just like normal drinks, and then there's also going to be alcoholic beverages. Okay. There's going to be food. Oh, nice. We plan on making it a very, very nice event, and it's the title as of now. I don't know if that's the final title, but the title now is 12 to 12. We plan on having music. All the artists that we have for Summer Wonderland are going to be playing throughout the day.
Oh, kind of like a Warped Tour.
Yes.
Or X-Fest.
Except it's all going to be except it's going to be indoors, and it's going to be all local artists.
Oh, very nice.
That's what we like to hear.
I like the local artist aspect of that. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys will be at the Channel Brewing.
Yes.
Channel Brewery.
Channel Brewing, yes.
Channel Brewing. And this is where you guys do your trivia challenges, right?
Yes.
Timothy and his team are top of the line over there at Channel Brewing and their trivia nights.
Well, right now we're actually 1 point under.
Oh.
But
second place.
But we're only 1 point under. So
you're going to come out ahead next
yes.
time because that 1 point is nothing.
That 1 point means absolutely nothing.
Get him. Well, I'm glad to hear, all of the wonderful events that KXVS have going on for the community to come out and enjoy and to give them opportunity to know the staff of KXVS and to support this local station that plays our local artists, whereas we have other stations in the area who do not. So this is one of the biggest reasons why I encourage our listeners to please support KXVS. It's $20, a drop in the bucket. You become a member, and it supports the station, and it supports everything that we want to do to support the community.
Because we are a community radio station.
And we give them a voice. So, as is the voice of Stockton.
And besides for just the $20 plan, if you can't exactly afford to just drop $20, there is a plan where we simply just take a specified amount out of your bank account each month.
Oh, nice.
So that it's less right then and there.
Like it'd be $2, like a $2
Yes.
a month or something. There are some places, some employers that actually do things like that. So they will set it up to where it comes directly out of payroll.
Yes.
And so it's just something that you don't even miss, $1, $2 that's donated to this particular cause or event or organization. Every paycheck, and it's not even missed. So I think that's a pretty awesome way, a good alternative for those who don't want to necessarily just drop $20 off top and want to kind of just meal piece it out. It's still the same. So that's a great opportunity and a great alternative. So I hope you guys think about that and give your time and some money to KXVS. So give your donations if you can, if you're looking for a charity or a place. They do have a tax ID that it can be written to. It's a 501c3 organization, so that helps if you needed it as a tax write-off. You have one here.
Win-win.
Yeah, definitely. I want to share with you guys the horoscopes, if you don't mind, but we're going to get into that. Actually, let's do the daily instructions and daily quotes first. Those are fun.
Okay. Yeah, so today is July 5th. So we didn't get one yesterday since everyone was off, so I'll read what they had yesterday for life's little instruction for the day of July 4th. And it looks like a little poem. 4th of July, Independence Day. Stars and stripes forever. Sweet land of liberty, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam, God bless America.
They put the song in there. God bless America.
Do you know the whole thing?
Land that I love, is that the next line?
I think so.
I think
that's where it stops for me.
Stand beside her, right beside her. Yeah, white with foam. I think that's the song. Yeah, so nice. Okay, well, they definitely put that Independence Day spirit in there.
Keeping you in the spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And today, July 5th, Wednesday, Hump Day. Right in the middle of the week.
Almost through.
Almost through. You can do it. You can do it. And this is going to help you. Funny that we're talking about giving little tips on health and wellness this morning.
Okay.
It aligns with the quote of the day. So it says, "What good is knowing what you know if others don't know what you know?"
What good is knowing what you know if others don't know what you know? And that's actually a great question, because that goes along something that I had a discussion with somebody a while back of about knowledge, just knowledge in general. You could be the smartest person in the world, smartest woman, smartest man, know everything about your subject, your topic, whatever it is that you're an expert on. But if you're not sharing it with anybody, what good is that knowledge if you're not sharing it?
Right.
You can have all of these wonderful facts, but it does nobody any good if you're not sharing it, if you're not teaching it, if you're not letting the other people know how this is so beneficial to them. It's kind of like, a tree falling in the middle of the forest and nobody hears it, so did it really fall kind of thing.
Yes.
If you have the knowledge and you don't share it and you don't give it to others and help others learn how to use it, does it really exist? Is that a knowledge that's really even there?
Right. I see that. I like how you put that.
Well, I like that in daily instruction for today.
And it's Don't be an information hoarder.
Please.
You know?
Yeah, set everybody up for success. Help them out. Share some knowledge.
Right. You know, even okay, strangers, it might be a little difficult for some people to interject themselves into somebody's life that they don't know. However, if you have friends and family and you have this information on how to do something that will benefit them as well as you, this is what we do. This is how we all move up in the ranks of life.
Yes.
We help each other out. So if I know something, if I know how to brush my teeth better than you, I'm going to give you this tip.
Some tips.
Yes.
To help you out.
That's what the dentists do.
Yeah. If you know how to manage your money and you have friends that don't know how,
Give them some tips.
come over, have some coffee, have some drinks.
Yeah.
But before we get too into that, let's go over these finances and so we can teach us how to be better adults, better citizens of this world, just better people in general.
Yeah, it's all conducive to just, having a little bit more of a better life, peaceful. You're leveling up. You're
Right.
gaining knowledge. You're getting tips and information that could ease your life, to ease your stresses. And that's the power of knowledge. That's the power of education, of, opening doors, opening opportunity for better things, to lessen your stress, to have a more quality life.
Right.
Yes.
So I think that was a really good one today.
Yeah.
Can I add to it with a daily quote?
Go right ahead.
So I have a daily quote from Jack Canfield, who I don't know who it is, but I'll have to look that up. But he says, "Don't worry about failures. Worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try."
That's a pretty heavy one right there.
Yeah, because regret will hit you.
Oh, man.
Yes.
And you don't want to have regrets. So don't worry about the failures. Just try. What's the worst you can say? I didn't make it. I didn't do it.
Right.
You try again.
Yeah, I think we get so consumed and bottled up
Trying to be perfect.
trying to be perfect and worrying about what others are doing. When as you live this life, what you tend to find out is that a lot of people are fronting
Yeah.
on how their life is, and you're sitting over there comparing them fronting
yourself, right?
to something that's not even true. So
Yeah.
live your life for you,
Yeah.
and, as long
And
as-
within your means. Oh, man.
Man, that should have been the quote. The only thing we said today. In your means. Within your means.
Live within your means.
Within your means. That means if, you got 5 people to feed and you're on a budget, I'm just going to say Costco is your friend right now.
Yes. Yes.
You can go to Costco and get everybody a slice of pizza for $1.99. You can get everybody, not the healthiest of foods, but
Just go get
you're
you
feeding everybody.
A bulk
Yes.
thing of lettuce. Go get a whole thing of tomatoes. You make a salad. I mean,
Yeah.
you can do that. Be smart about what
Yeah.
you're doing. Yes. That.
And if you're going to get lettuce, you might want to get like a romaine lettuce, a spinach lettuce, a different type of
Yes.
lettuce other than
Yeah.
iceberg, because iceberg lettuce doesn't really have a
That is-
nutritional value.
All it is
Right.
water.
Yes,
Yeah,
iceberg
but
is
anyway,
the
we
worst
need
for
water
you.
though. So I guess there's a win situation in that.
Just juice it.
Not
Yeah,
not
add it to your romaine.
not as healthy as spinach, but still need it.
Yes, there we go. Celery the same. Celery doesn't really have too much, but the fact that it has lots of water, it's one of those vegetables that are helpful for not gaining weight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to lose weight or you're looking to get
Or a healthy snack.
a healthy snack, it's packed with water, and there really isn't too much that you can go wrong with there. You're not adding calories. So
Right,
people who
right.
count their calories, I obviously don't count my calories, but for people who count their calories, that's something that would be great for your diet, because you can have as much as that as possible, as much as you want.
So you've had an instruction. Mm-hmm. You've had a daily tip. So now we're going to get a little deeper into the mind, the body, the soul. And you have some horoscopes for us, right?
Yeah, let's get into something in the stars. So astrology.com brings us our daily horoscopes. And I'm going to start with Cancer because it is Cancer's period right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for all you Cancers out there,
It's moving, though.
yes, we're going to be moving into Leo soon. Woo woo. So for you Cancers out there, go easy on your coworkers and the people you see on a daily basis, because they can be pretty nasty. I'm just saying, they can have some tempers. The stars turn up your powers of charming manipulation, convincing you that no matter what you want, you can have it as long as you're willing to dangle a very attractive carrot in front of someone's nose. You'll do it nicely, however, so not only will it work, but no one will mind. So, it's saying go easy on your coworkers and the people you see on a daily basis because your powers of manipulation are really good right now. So, it's going to work. No one's going to mind, but, don't be too rough on that. But there you go. That's Cancer for you. And Cancers can be, I think, pretty manipulative. Yeah. They're pretty emotional and, they gotta work with what they got to get what they want. And, I have a couple in my family. So they're very sensitive too, very sensitive. So you gotta be careful. I'm gonna start with the Aquarius because Timothy is an Aquarius. So for all you Aquarians out there, some of my favorite people on the face of the planet, Aquarians.
And according to like astrology and things like that, aren't we supposed to be incredibly like intuitive, creative, things like that?
Do you think you are? I think you might be.
In an artistic manner.
The face that he had was just kind of scrunched up like, I don't know if that's true for me. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
I can't be creative, but artistic.
I'm sure you can be creative. You just haven't found what it actually is that is the creative piece. Because creativity, people, is not always in artwork. Creativity can be in the way that you organize. It could be the way that you solve a problem. It could be in the way that you take an approach to something, as far as, say, I don't know, putting a piece of furniture together or, building something.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, so creativity comes in many different forms. It's not necessarily visual arts, painting or, writing lyrics or poems. That's a portion of creativity, but creativity comes in very many forms. So there's a lot of great problem solvers. But okay, so I'm going to get into that. So I have to say, I believe you can be creative, Timothy.
Thank you very much.
You have it in you.
Yes. Whatever you're feeling, it's going to show quite easily. And the more people you're surrounded by, the more fun it will be to let it fly. So when a friend asks you to help dig into their current situation, whether it's to help them out of it or to help them find their own way, you won't hesitate. But you may end up wishing you had if you're not discreet. Hey, you're already busy trying to stay out of trouble. Why look for more? So, you're going to help some friends out, help some people out.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Okay. But it sounds like I need to watch the line of helping and then digging a hole.
Right. Like how far are you going to go with that?
Yes.
But it's kind of like a good little piece to put in the back of your mind today saying, when that comes up today, oh, somebody's asking me for help. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll just watch that. Yeah. I can help out.
Maybe I'll just watch the situation from afar this time.
Yeah, you're like, I got something to do. I got places to be. I got to work in KXVS. I got things to do over there.
Gotta go clean the station.
Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna hit the Virgos because Alex is Virgos, and
right.
I know many, very, very, very many Virgos, and I love them as well because
and if you're blessed to know one,
people,
they just make your life better.
Yeah. Check with them, Not. Hey, what do you think about this? They'll let you know.
Yeah.
So it says, you just can't be too careful when it comes to the feelings of a dear one, a family member in particular. So if you get the impression that you're being just a bit too blunt and honest based on the look on their faces, that is, try to rein it in just a little. After all, there's definitely something to be said for discretion, and for being kind to folks who aren't as well equipped to do verbal battle as you are.
Man, all right. So I need to shut up.
Well,
keep it locked in.
I'm telling you.
Or keep the advice light.
Because you're very blunt and honest. It just might kind of be a slap in the face to them where it's just like, dang, that was pretty harsh.
And here's the thing. I get that
often
more times than not. And I'm like, what?
I was just saying.
I was just talking. Yeah, but Apparently, it comes out harsh.
It can come out harsh. I know something, and you're just, you know it's all in good intention, and you know that they very much mean well.
Yeah.
And you know that it's truthfully, you know,
It's true.
honest, and you can't really, and that's why a lot of people can't really say too much about it unless they're not ready for the truth.
And I think
that's where then an argument kind of comes in, because then they start to get defensive, and then they want to retort, and then it becomes this all-out argument when really it was just you trying to be honest, right? You're trying to.
Well, at that point, you just have to remind yourself that if you're going to ask for advice, be prepared for
anything.
Be prepared for anything when it comes to the advice that you're asking for.
True.
You know, like I tell my grandmother, because she, you know, and her birthday's 2 days before mine, so she's a Virgo. She should get it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, don't ask me to do like cleaning. Don't ask me to come over here to clean if you really don't want me to clean, because I'm coming over here to clean.
Or give me a specific task list, how you want it done.
Yes.
Like, if this is what you want me to clean, tell me where you want it to go. Tell me what you want in there, what you don't want in there. What do you want me to grab, what you don't want me to grab.
Yes.
Do you know, in the process of moving, I was not around when a couple people decided to help with the moving tasks and decided to take an initiative and start to clean some stuff, because I was kind of grilling, like, hey, you need to start cleaning, getting some stuff done. I should have been a little bit more specific, because I had a very large bag of blankets that were going to the laundromat to be washed. And it was taken upon one of the people who were helping in the moving process to start clearing things out. Well, this person must not have had too much common sense, because instead of moving it to get ready to go to laundry, they threw it away. All the blankets.
Oh.
All the comforters, the sheets, like everything that needed.
That's not a Virgo.
Was ready for. I think they were okay. They are in September. They are Virgo. Okay, or a Libra.
Libras do that.
Alex was just like, don't put me in the same category as that
man.
guy.
Like, do you have common sense? So mind you, now I will be soon shopping for more blankets. I'm glad that I had a particular box put away, and these were all the blankets that I had that were new from when I was out in Missouri, because you have to buy when you first get to base and everything. They give you a barracks room, but they don't give you anything to go in the barracks room. So you have to go get everything. So luckily, the sergeant that picked me up knew that I needed everything. So she swiftly took me on over to Walmart, and I got some bedding. And then while I was there, I made this really big, I crocheted this really big blanket, really nice, heavy blanket. So, you know, I have that. And then my grandmother sent me some quilts, which was nice. So I have those. So I have some blankets, which is nice. But for the most part, all the others, it's time for new bedding. So I'm just going to really quickly read one last horoscope, and those are for the Leos that are coming up soon.
That's right. Who's a Leo?
Yo, that'd be me. Woo-hoo, Team Leo. And I love that. I always say that I have to give that props to Run the Heat Monster from Doja Click, because he's the one that posted that, and that's kind of where I found that. Team Leo, hashtag Team Leo. So, Team Leo. Nice. If a loved one happens to bring up an uncomfortable topic, you won't shy away from it, but they'll be sorry they didn't let it lie right where it was. It's all about love, love, love for you. You're the current astrological equivalent of a magnet. In short, there will be no refusing you, as if there ever was, and no possibility of winning an argument. It's only fair that you warn your opponents first.
Oh, jeez. It seems like we all got horoscopes today that
caution us.
Caution, yes.
Yes.
Just
be careful. Don't be too harsh.
Mind your words.
Don't be too harsh with your people.
That's what I got for mine. Mind my words. Or just shut up.
Yeah. So, yes, I am about love, love, love. But in there comes discipline and lessons.
All right.
So I hope you guys enjoyed those horoscopes. If you guys would like to have any of the others read and or shared, you can send in a request to RaWneeHour@gmail.com. That's RaWneeHour@gmail.com. And I would be more than happy to provide you with yours. Or you can just go to astrology.com and find it there. And they have many, many other things that you can choose from too. So I think you might have fun with that website. Other than that, I think we might be getting ready to go to another break. And I hope you guys enjoy the music coming up and some of the commercials that we have. All right.
All right. We'll be back after this.
Oh no.
You're listening to
KXVS.
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 The voice of Stockton.
Hot damn. See you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste of making yes.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends.
In biology,
In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes
In
me.
biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today,
The only thing I didn't learn today
the only thing I didn't learn
Is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
You're listening to KXVS on 92.1. Coming soon.
Here at KXVS, broadcasting from Stone Tube Studios, is the voice of Stockton. And we are back on this last segment here. This is KXVS Morning Show. Alex, RaWnee, and Timothy. Just want to ease you on out as we ease on out of here, down the Yellow Brick Road to our different aspects of our lives other than the radio station.
All right.
And I know, RaWnee, you had something you wanted to tell the people about that we're going to be talking about tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So, in the process of moving, I got my bike. I have a fixed gear. I got my bike out of storage.
Oh, you got a fixie.
I have a fixie.
Uh-oh.
And for anybody who lives in Stockton knows that we are starting to grow our bike community, our bicycle community, and they have many, many rides. Well, I got my bike fixed up over at a local shop. It's Robbie's Bicycle Shop that's up north off of Thornton. And I'm going to tell you guys all about that when we come back tomorrow. And I've been riding my bike to work. So I just want to share those things with you, those stories with you. And
I'm interested to hear about that.
I'm excited to share it.
Yeah, same
bike,
here.
Bike rider, or used to be.
Yeah, and the events that are coming up that many riders can get involved in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice.
I know they have the full moon riders coming up.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
No, but I think I might.
Yeah.
Now that I have my bike all set up and situated.
They get you some lights.
I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you all about it. Robbie's.
All right.
Robbie's got me set up. I said, I just get what I need, and I knew I was going to be riding at night, so put some lights on there. You know, I had to put a little handbrake just in case I'm going too fast, and I have to make an abrupt stop because I remember riding my fixie one year. This is before I put it in storage. I was riding pretty fast, and there is a driveway where San Felipe Grill used to be. They're not there anymore, but there's a exit where you cannot really see on the other side of the fence. And a car came out, and luckily his passenger window was down because I flew through it. I pretty much.
Oh my God. I was not expecting you to say that.
Yeah, I almost flew through it. Anyways, I was able to grab onto it and catch myself. So that was pretty interesting.
Wow.
But I did crash into his car.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm definitely ready to hear that and some more stories about previous bike rides.
And I'd like to hear some of your stories.
I have a pretty terrible story from when I was young.
I can't wait to hear your guys' stories. So we're going to be talking about bicycles tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
Yeah, more health and wellness, horoscopes on the line, and remember, give you that instruction one more time. What good is knowing what you know if others don't know what you know?
Right. Share your knowledge.
Share your knowledge. We'll leave it at that. This is Alex, RaWnee, and Timothy. We'll be back tomorrow. KXVS Morning Show.
All right. Peace, yo.
Peace.
Here at KXVS, broadcasting from Stone Tube Studios, is the voice of Stockton.
Cuando llegues a la esquina de Smith y Orchard, dobla a la izquierda.
No lo vas a creer. Marcy está
Luego
contenta
dobla en
de
Marcy
dejar a su
Avenue y pasa
novio.
los primeros 3 semáforos. Vuelve a doblar a la izquierda.
No creo que esté contenta.